There is a profound truth hidden in plain sight, waiting for you to grasp it. The very thing you desire, the thing you strive for, already exists. It is not distant, nor is it something to be earned by effort. It is yours now. This moment is key, for in it lies your power, your ability to experience everything you long for. But the more you struggle, the more you reinforce the illusion that it is separate from you. Imagine for a moment that you are standing at the edge of a vast ocean. The waves are crashing against the shore, and you stretch your hands trying to grasp the water. But the harder you reach, the more the water slips through your fingers. This is what happens when you try too hard to manifest your desires. You grasp, you strain, but the more you push, the further the fulfillment seems to drift. Understand, this creation is finished. Everything that ever was, everything that ever will be, already exists. Your desires are not something to chase, they are echoes of what already belongs to you. When you long for something, it is simply your awareness catching up with the reality that is already there, waiting for you to claim it. Stop trying. Stop chasing. In trying, you only affirm the absence of the thing you want. By chasing, you confirm that it is not already yours. Instead, be still. Be at peace. Allow the feeling of already having what you desire to fill you, to saturate your very being. Consider the power of imagination, your gateway to all that is real. If you can see it in your mind's eye, if you can feel it in your heart, then it is already part of your world. The more vividly you imagine, the more real it becomes. Not in the future, not as some distant hope, but now, in this very moment. This is not about effort. It's about belief. It's about knowing that the moment you truly accept your desire as fulfilled, it will manifest in ways you cannot predict, in ways you cannot control, but always in perfect alignment with your state of being. To be rich, feel rich now. To be loved, feel loved now. To experience abundance, let the feeling of abundance wash over you. Feel the joy, the satisfaction, the peace that comes from knowing you already have everything you need. This is the law of consciousness. You are the creator of your reality, but not through struggle, not through force. You create by being. The world outside of you is only a reflection of what you hold inside. If you dwell in lack, the world mirrors lack. If you dwell in abundance, the world mirrors abundance. You cannot escape this truth, nor can you alter its operation. The only thing within your control is your state of consciousness, your inner world. And so I ask you to stop trying. Stop working so hard to force things into being. The more you labor, the more you declare that you do not yet possess it. Instead, relax, let go. Enter into the state of the wish fulfilled. Feel what it would be like if your desire were already realized, and dwell in that feeling. Let it guide your every thought, your every action. In this state, there is no room for doubt, no room for fear. For how can you doubt something that already belongs to you? How can you fear losing something that is already yours? The moment you stop trying, the moment you surrender to the truth that creation is already complete, you open the door to the infinite possibilities that await you. Remember, the universe responds not to your wants, not to your efforts, but to your being. It reflects what you are, not what you strive to be. So be still and know that what you seek is already within you. You don't need to chase it, you only need to become it. Rest in this truth and allow the effortless unfolding of your desires. All things are already yours. Stop trying so hard and simply claim what is rightfully yours. It's already done. It's already here. You need only to see it, feel it, and accept it. You are not separate from your desires. You are one with them. Now live as though they are already yours, and watch as the world bends to reflect your inner state. Creation is already finished. This profound truth reminds us that everything we desire exists in the realm of possibility. The universe is not a barren place waiting for us to create. Rather, it is a rich tapestry of experiences, opportunities, and resources that are already woven into the fabric of existence. Your desires are not distant goals to be chased after, they are already a part of the cosmic order. By understanding this, you shift your perspective from one of lack and longing to one of abundance and fulfillment. Desire is a reflection of what is already yours. When you yearn for something, it is not a signal of deprivation, but an invitation to recognize what is inherently yours. Your desires serve as guideposts, illuminating what you are meant to experience. They beckon you to see beyond the illusion of separation and to understand that everything you seek is, in truth, an extension of your own being. When you embrace this perspective, you begin to align yourself with the truth that your desires are manifestations waiting to be recognized. Struggling reinforces the illusion of separation from your desire. The more you strive and toil, the more you send out vibrations of lack and desperation. This struggle creates a gap between you and your desires, suggesting that they are distant and unattainable. However, by ceasing to struggle and instead adopting a mindset of acceptance and ease, you dismantle the barriers that keep you from experiencing your desires. Recognizing that what you seek is already part of your reality allows you to release the need to fight for it. Imagination is the key to manifestation. Your imagination is not a mere playground for your fantasies, it is a powerful tool for creation. When you visualize your desires vividly and feel them as if they are already present, you engage with the very essence of creation. The mind is a potent canvas where you can paint the reality you wish to experience. As you immerse yourself in this imaginative process, you draw those desires closer to you, allowing them to manifest in your physical world. Your state of consciousness creates your reality. The world around you is a mirror reflecting your inner thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. If you find yourself dwelling in negativity or fear, you will attract experiences that resonate with that vibration. Conversely, when you cultivate a positive, abundant state of consciousness, you invite opportunities and experiences that align with those feelings. Understanding this connection empowers you to shift your focus and consciously create the reality you wish to experience. Stop trying and dwell in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. The act of trying often suggests an effort to attain something that feels out of reach. Instead, focus on embodying the emotions associated with already having what you desire. This shift in focus allows you to tap into a more profound sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. By feeling as though your desires are already realized, you open the door for them to materialize in your life, as the universe responds to your state of being rather than your striving. The universe responds to your being, not your effort. This fundamental principle underscores the importance of inner alignment over outer action. When you align your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs with the reality you wish to create, you become a magnet for those experiences. The universe does not require you to struggle, it merely asks that you embody the feelings and beliefs that resonate with your desires. Your energy and vibration attract what you seek, making effortless manifestation possible. You are one with your desires, claim them as yours now. This realization is a powerful affirmation of your innate connection to everything you wish to experience. By understanding that your desires are not separate from you, you cultivate a sense of ownership and empowerment. They are not merely things to be attained, they are aspects of your true self waiting to be expressed. When you adopt this mindset, you naturally align with the energy of abundance and fulfillment, allowing you to embrace the reality of your desires as already yours. Desire is a reflection of what is already yours. At its core, desire is not merely a longing or a wish, it is an inner compass guiding you toward your true essence. Every time you feel a spark of desire, whether for love, success, abundance, or joy, you are tapping into a deeper part of yourself that recognizes what aligns with your authentic being. This recognition is not an indication of scarcity or something missing from your life, rather. It is a signal that what you seek exists within you, waiting to be acknowledged and embraced. When you desire something, it often stems from the potential that already resides within you. For instance, if you yearn for wealth, it is not merely a desire for money, it reflects your innate understanding of your potential for abundance and prosperity. Your longing for love signifies your capacity to give and receive affection, connection, and warmth. These desires are not random or arbitrary, they resonate with your soul's journey and the unique gifts you bring to the world. To fully grasp this concept, consider how desires emerge from your values and beliefs. They are often a manifestation of what you hold dear and cherish in life. When you identify what truly matters to you, you'll find that your desires align perfectly with those core values. This alignment is a powerful reminder that your desires serve as a bridge to your authentic self, revealing the qualities and experiences that are already part of your essence. Understanding that your desires are reflections of what is already yours invites you to adopt a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. Instead of viewing your desires as unattainable or distant goals, recognize them as invitations to experience what is rightfully yours. This shift in perspective fosters a sense of empowerment, allowing you to approach your desires with confidence and belief. You begin to see that achieving your goals is not a matter of fighting against obstacles. Instead, it is about embracing your inherent worth and aligning yourself with the reality you seek. As you cultivate this understanding, the process of manifestation becomes less about effort and more about awareness. When you acknowledge that your desires already exist within you, you can start to embody the feelings and attitudes that align with those desires. For example, if you wish to attract a loving relationship, focus on embodying the qualities of love and kindness in your daily life. By doing so, you align yourself with the essence of what you desire, making it easier for those experiences to manifest. In essence, recognizing your desires as reflections of your true self allows you to navigate your journey with grace and confidence. You no longer feel the need to chase after what you believe is lacking. Instead, you begin to claim your desires as part of your inherent nature. This process fosters a deep sense of trust in yourself and the universe, as you realize that the fulfillment of your desires is not a distant goal but a natural extension of who you are. As you move through life, remember that your desires are sacred messages from your soul, guiding you toward greater self-awareness and self-acceptance. Embrace them as indicators of what is possible for you, and allow them to inspire you to live fully in alignment with your authentic self. When you do this, the universe responds in kind, reflecting back the richness of your inner world and inviting you to step into the life that is already yours. Struggling reinforces the illusion of separation from your desire. This struggle often manifests as anxiety, frustration, and a persistent sense of lack. When you find yourself fighting against circumstances, trying to force things into existence, or feeling overwhelmed by the weight of your desires, it creates a mindset that insists your goals are somehow separate from you. This perception of separation is one of the most significant barriers to manifestation because it reinforces the belief that you must work hard to obtain what is rightfully yours. Every time you engage in this struggle, you inadvertently affirm the idea that your desires are not yet part of your reality. You declare that they are somewhere out there just beyond your grasp. This mindset perpetuates a cycle of wanting and longing, making it difficult to experience the joy and fulfillment that your desires promise. Instead of embodying the feeling of having what you want, you become consumed by the idea that it is an elusive goal requiring constant effort to achieve. Consider the analogy of a river. If you try to swim against the current, you exhaust yourself, struggling and fighting to make any progress. However, when you learn to navigate the flow of the river, you find that you can move forward with ease. The same principle applies to manifestation. When you struggle against the current of your desires, you are working against the natural flow of the universe. Instead of aligning with the energy of abundance, you create resistance and tension, pushing your desires further away. Letting go of the struggle begins with changing your mindset. Instead of approaching your desires with a sense of urgency or desperation, adopt a perspective of surrender and trust. Trust that the universe is abundant and that what you seek is already on its way to you. This shift in consciousness allows you to release the tight grip of striving and instead cultivate a state of relaxation and openness. When you trust that your desires are already yours, you create space for them to manifest naturally. Recognizing that struggle reinforces the illusion of separation encourages you to examine your beliefs about effort and deservingness. Often we equate hard work with achievement, feeling that we must prove ourselves worthy of our desires. However, this belief stems from a misunderstanding of our inherent worth. You are deserving of all that you desire simply because you exist. You do not need to struggle or sacrifice your well-being to earn your place in the world of abundance. By accepting this truth, you can let go of the need to struggle and instead embrace a more peaceful, harmonious approach to life. In moments when you feel the urge to struggle, remind yourself of the importance of stillness. Take a step back and reconnect with your inner self. Engage in practices that promote relaxation and mindfulness, such as meditation, deep breathing, or visualization. These practices help you cultivate a state of being where you can access the feelings associated with your desires without the burden of struggle. As you embrace this new approach, you will find that the universe responds in kind. When you release resistance and adopt a mindset of acceptance, the manifestation of your desires becomes less about effort and more about alignment. The path to what you seek begins to unfold naturally, and opportunities arise effortlessly as you become more attuned to the flow of abundance around you. Ultimately, letting go of struggle transforms your relationship with your desires. You move from a place of chasing and longing to one of receiving and embracing. This shift not only enhances your ability to manifest, but also allows you to enjoy the journey itself. When you stop struggling, you create space for joy, gratitude, and fulfillment to enter your life. In this state of being, your desires can flow to you freely, as you recognize that they have always been a part of you, waiting patiently for you to acknowledge and claim them. Imagination is the key to manifestation. Our imagination is not merely a tool for creativity or daydreaming, it is the most potent instrument we possess for creating the reality we wish to experience. The power of imagination lies in its ability to transcend the limitations of our current circumstances and allow us to visualize a life filled with our deepest desires. When we consciously engage our imagination, we step into the role of a creator, harnessing our inner power to shape our reality. Imagination enables us to see beyond what is physically present in our lives. It opens doors to possibilities that may seem unattainable or distant. When we envision our desires, whether it's a fulfilling career, a loving relationship, or financial abundance, we are tapping into a realm where anything is possible. This process allows us to explore and experience the emotions associated with those desires as if they were already realized. This emotional engagement is crucial because it creates a powerful energetic alignment with our desires, drawing them closer to us. Moreover, engaging in imaginative visualization enhances our ability to attract our desires into our lives. When we vividly imagine ourselves living the life we want, we create a mental blueprint that the universe can recognize and respond to. For instance, if you desire a new job, imagine yourself in that role, feel the joy of working in a supportive environment, visualize the tasks you'll excel at, and immerse yourself in the sense of fulfillment that comes with it. By regularly practicing this visualization, you solidify your intention and create a strong energetic resonance with the job you seek. The beauty of imagination lies in its boundless nature. There are no restrictions or limits when we allow ourselves to dream. This freedom is essential in a world that often imposes boundaries and limitations on what we can achieve. When we engage our imagination, we defy these limitations and open ourselves to new opportunities. This practice encourages us to think bigger and to expand our vision for our lives. It's important to note that imagination should be coupled with a feeling of belief and trust. Simply imagining what we desire is not enough. We must also believe in our worthiness to receive it. If doubts arise, they can create resistance and hinder the manifestation process. To cultivate belief, practice affirmations and engage in self-reflection. Remind yourself that you are deserving of the life you envision and that your desires are a natural extension of your true self. Another key aspect of harnessing imagination is to be specific. When you visualize your desires, the more detailed and vivid the imagery, the more potent the manifestation process becomes. For example, if you wish to manifest a dream home, picture every aspect: the color of the walls, the layout of the rooms, the sound of laughter in the living room. The more real you make it in your mind, the stronger the connection becomes. This specificity creates a clearer signal to the universe about what you wish to attract. Engaging in imaginative practices can be enhanced through meditation, vision boards, or journaling. Meditative visualization helps you enter a relaxed state where your subconscious mind is more receptive to new ideas and beliefs. Creating a vision board allows you to surround yourself with visual reminders of your desires, reinforcing the imagery in your mind daily. Journaling your dreams and desires can also solidify them, serving as a powerful reminder of your intentions. The practice of imagination fosters a sense of gratitude. When you visualize your desires as already fulfilled, you evoke feelings of appreciation and joy. This gratitude not only amplifies the energy of your desires, but also aligns you with the frequency of abundance. As you cultivate gratitude for what you already have, while simultaneously envisioning what you want, you establish a powerful energetic state that draws your desires closer. It's essential to approach imagination with a spirit of playfulness. When we take ourselves too seriously or impose rigid expectations on our visualization practices, we can inadvertently create pressure that stifles creativity. Embrace the process as a joyful exploration of your desires, allowing yourself to be whimsical and free in your imaginings. The more you can infuse joy into your practice, the more effective and fulfilling it becomes. Imagination is the key to manifestation because it allows us to visualize our desires, creates emotional resonance with those desires, and opens us to the infinite possibilities that life has to offer. By engaging our imagination with belief, specificity, gratitude, and playfulness, we align ourselves with the energy of abundance, inviting our desires to materialize effortlessly in our lives. Embrace the power of your imagination and watch as it transforms your reality, bringing forth the experiences and opportunities that you have always dreamed of. Believing is the critical element in manifesting your desires. Belief is not just a passive acknowledgement, it is a powerful force that shapes our reality and influences how we experience life. When we truly believe in the possibility of our desires manifesting, we align ourselves with the energy necessary to attract those desires into our lives. This alignment transforms our thoughts and feelings into a magnetic force that draws our aspirations closer to us. To understand the significance of belief in the manifestation process, consider how beliefs form our perceptions of reality. Our beliefs act as filters through which we interpret our experiences, impacting our thoughts, emotions, and actions. For instance, if you hold a belief that success is attainable, you are more likely to take risks, seize opportunities, and put forth the effort necessary to achieve your goals. Conversely, if you believe that success is out of reach, you may find yourself hesitant, fearful, and paralyzed by self-doubt. This demonstrates how belief directly influences the actions we take or fail to take in pursuit of our desires. One of the most transformative practices for cultivating belief is through positive affirmations. Affirmations are powerful statements that reinforce the reality you wish to create. By repeating affirmations aligned with your desires, you gradually reprogram your subconscious mind. For example, if your desire is to manifest a loving relationship, you might use affirmations like, "I am worthy of love," or "I attract healthy, supportive relationships." Consistently affirming these statements helps dissolve limiting beliefs and replaces them with empowering ones that support your vision. Visualizing your desires can also strengthen belief. When you vividly imagine your desired reality, you engage your senses and emotions, creating a more profound connection with your aspirations. Visualization allows you to experience the feelings associated with achieving your goals, reinforcing your belief that they are not just possible but inevitable. By picturing yourself living your desires, you shift your mindset from one of doubt to one of certainty. It's essential to recognize that belief is often tested through challenges and setbacks. As you embark on your manifestation journey, you may encounter obstacles that shake your faith in the process. However, it is precisely during these moments that your belief becomes crucial. Instead of succumbing to doubt, remind yourself of your inherent worthiness and the power of your thoughts. Each challenge presents an opportunity to reaffirm your belief in your ability to create the life you desire. Surrounding yourself with supportive people and positive influences can also nurture your belief. The people we interact with have a significant impact on our mindset. Engage with those who uplift and encourage you, who share a vision of abundance and success. Their positive energy can reinforce your beliefs and motivate you to pursue your desires with confidence. Conversely, distance yourself from negative influences that foster doubt and fear. This intentional curation of your environment helps create a supportive atmosphere conducive to belief and manifestation. Another crucial aspect of belief is the practice of self-compassion. It's important to approach yourself with kindness and understanding, especially during challenging times. When setbacks occur, avoid harsh self-judgment or criticism. Instead, acknowledge your feelings and reassure yourself that growth takes time. By cultivating self-compassion, you create a nurturing internal environment where belief can flourish, enabling you to rise above difficulties with resilience and confidence. Furthermore, celebrating small victories along the way can bolster your belief in the manifestation process. Each step you take towards your desires is significant, no matter how small it may seem. By acknowledging and celebrating these achievements, you reinforce the belief that your efforts are yielding results. This celebration creates a positive feedback loop that enhances your motivation and commitment to continue pursuing your goals. It's also important to differentiate between genuine belief and mere wishful thinking. Genuine belief comes from a place of deep conviction and aligns with your true self, whereas wishful thinking may lack the emotional connection needed to manifest. Cultivating authentic belief involves inner reflection, recognizing your values, and understanding what you truly desire. This clarity enables you to establish a solid foundation for your beliefs, allowing them to resonate deeply within you. Trust plays a significant role in belief. Trust that the universe is conspiring in your favor, working behind the scenes to bring your desires into reality. This trust fosters a sense of patience and surrender, allowing you to let go of the need to control every outcome. When you believe and trust that what you desire is already on its way, you cultivate a sense of peace and confidence that propels you forward on your journey. Believing is a fundamental pillar of manifestation. It shapes our perceptions, influences our actions, and creates the energetic alignment necessary to attract our desires. By engaging in practices such as positive affirmations, visualization, surrounding ourselves with supportive influences, and practicing self-compassion, we can cultivate a strong belief in our ability to manifest our dreams. Trust in the process, celebrate your progress, and recognize that belief is not merely a thought, it is a transformative force that can create the reality you envision. Embrace the power of belief and watch as your desires begin to unfold before you, transforming your life in extraordinary ways. Taking inspired action is a crucial element in the manifestation process, serving as the bridge between your desires and their realization. While belief and imagination are fundamental to setting the stage for what you want, it is through action that you actively participate in the co-creation of your reality. Inspired action is not about forcing yourself to take steps, rather. It is about responding to intuitive nudges and aligning your efforts with your desires. This alignment creates a flow that allows your manifestations to come to fruition effortlessly. Inspired action arises from a place of passion and enthusiasm. When you are genuinely excited about your goals, the actions you take will feel natural and enjoyable, rather than burdensome. This enthusiasm fuels your motivation and propels you forward, making the journey toward your desires fulfilling. To tap into this inspiration, it's essential to cultivate a deep connection with what you truly want. Reflect on your passions, values, and dreams. Understanding these aspects of yourself allows you to align your actions with your core desires. A powerful way to ignite inspired action is through setting clear intentions. When you articulate your goals and desires with clarity, you create a roadmap for yourself. This roadmap guides your actions and helps you recognize opportunities as they arise. For example, if your intention is to start a new career, take time to outline the steps necessary to achieve that goal. Research potential job openings, connect with professionals in your desired field, or update your resume. Each step you take reinforces your commitment and demonstrates your readiness to receive what you desire. Staying open to opportunities is key to recognizing and acting on inspired guidance. Often the universe presents us with chances that align with our desires in unexpected ways. By remaining receptive and attuned to your surroundings, you can seize these opportunities when they arise. For instance, you may meet someone at a networking event who offers you a job lead or stumble upon an online course that enhances your skills. These moments often come disguised as coincidences, but they are in fact the universe responding to your intentions. Listening to your intuition is another crucial aspect of inspired action. Your intuition serves as an inner compass, guiding you toward choices that resonate with your highest self. Cultivating a practice of mindfulness can enhance your ability to connect with your intuition. By quieting the noise of everyday life and tuning into your inner voice, you become more attuned to the guidance that arises. This guidance may manifest as sudden insights, gut feelings, or a sense of clarity about the next steps to take. Trusting and acting upon these intuitive nudges can lead you down paths that align perfectly with your desires. Furthermore, inspired action is often accompanied by a sense of joy and ease. When you are truly aligned with your desires, the actions you take will feel effortless and enjoyable. If you find yourself feeling stressed, anxious, or resistant to the actions you are considering, it may be a sign that you need to reassess your approach. Take a moment to pause and reflect on whether the actions you are planning are genuinely aligned with your desires. If they are not, explore alternative paths that resonate more authentically with your vision. It's important to differentiate between inspired action and forced action. Forced action comes from a place of obligation, fear, or desperation. It often leads to burnout and frustration. In contrast, inspired action is fueled by passion and excitement, creating a sense of flow that attracts positive outcomes. Trusting the timing of your actions is crucial. Manifestation is a process that unfolds in its own time, and it's essential to remain patient and trust that you are being guided toward the right opportunities. Another essential element of inspired action is to remain flexible and adaptable. The path to your desires may not always unfold as you initially envisioned. Embrace the possibility of change and be open to exploring different avenues that lead to your goals. Sometimes what we perceive as setbacks or detours can actually lead us to even greater opportunities. By maintaining a sense of curiosity and flexibility, you allow the universe to work its magic and guide you toward your desired outcomes. Accountability is also a valuable tool for taking inspired action. Sharing your goals with a trusted friend, mentor, or accountability partner can create a supportive environment that encourages you to take the necessary steps. When you vocalize your intentions, you reinforce your commitment to them, making it more likely that you will follow through. An accountability partner can provide encouragement, feedback, and insights that can help you stay on track as you pursue your desires. Celebrating your progress is vital to maintaining momentum. Each step you take, no matter how small, is a victory worth acknowledging. By celebrating your achievements, you reinforce the positive energy surrounding your actions and create a sense of fulfillment in the process. This celebration fosters a positive mindset that encourages you to continue taking inspired action as you move toward your desires. Taking inspired action is an essential component of manifestation. It involves aligning your actions with your desires, responding to intuitive nudges, and remaining open to opportunities that arise along your journey. By setting clear intentions, listening to your intuition, and celebrating your progress, you actively participate in the co-creation of your reality. Embrace the flow of inspired action and trust that every step you take brings you closer to realizing your dreams. As you engage in this process, you will find that the universe supports your efforts, guiding you toward the life you truly desire. Trusting the process is a pivotal aspect of manifesting your desires. It involves having faith in the journey, even when results are not immediately visible. Trusting the process means understanding that manifestation is not just about the destination, but also about the lessons, growth, and experiences that unfold along the way. This belief fosters a sense of surrender, allowing you to release control and anxiety about the timing and specifics of your desires. One of the first steps in cultivating trust in the process is recognizing that the universe operates in a realm beyond our immediate understanding. Often we may become fixated on how we think our desires should manifest, creating rigid expectations that can lead to disappointment. However, The universe has a way of bringing forth our desires in unexpected forms or timing. By embracing the idea that the universe knows what is best for us, we open ourselves to the possibilities that may exceed our own limited perceptions. Practicing patience is essential when it comes to trusting the process. We live in a fast-paced world that often conditions us to expect instant results. However, manifestation is a journey that requires time and nurturing. Just as seed takes time to grow into a plant, our desires also need time to take root and flourish. Patience allows us to cultivate a deeper connection with our desires and to develop the resilience needed to navigate any challenges that may arise along the way. Instead of becoming disheartened by delays, practice patience and remind yourself that the universe is aligning circumstances for your highest good. Another important aspect of trusting the process is letting go of attachment to specific outcomes. While it's natural to have preferences regarding how we want our desires to manifest, becoming overly attached can create tension and resistance. This attachment often stems from fear and anxiety about whether we will achieve what we desire. By learning to detach from specific outcomes and focusing instead on the feelings and experiences associated with our desires, we create space for the universe to work its magic. This doesn't mean you should abandon your goals, rather, it means approaching them with a sense of openness and flexibility. To strengthen your ability to trust the process, practice gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have. By expressing appreciation for the present moment and the progress you have made, you cultivate a positive mindset that reinforces your belief in the manifestation process. This gratitude creates a powerful energetic vibration that attracts more positive experiences into your life. Keeping a gratitude journal, where you regularly jot down things you are thankful for, can serve as a powerful reminder of the abundance already present in your life. Mindfulness is another valuable tool for developing trust in the process. By being present and aware of your thoughts and feelings, you can observe any negative patterns or limiting beliefs that may hinder your trust. Mindfulness allows you to cultivate a sense of awareness that enables you to respond consciously rather than reactively. When doubts or fears arise, instead of succumbing to them, practice acknowledging them without judgment. This conscious awareness helps you navigate the challenges of the manifestation journey with grace and resilience. Surrounding yourself with positive influences is also crucial in building trust in the process. The people we associate with can significantly impact our mindset and beliefs. Engage with those who inspire and uplift you, who share a vision of abundance and success. Their positive energy can reinforce your trust and provide encouragement during moments of uncertainty. Conversely, distancing yourself from negativity and skepticism can create a supportive environment that fosters trust and belief in your ability to manifest your desires. Additionally, remind yourself of past successes to bolster your trust in the process. Reflecting on moments when you successfully manifested your desires, even in small ways, reinforces your belief in your ability to create the life you want. Each success serves as a reminder of your inherent power and the effectiveness of the manifestation process. Keeping a record of your achievements can be a motivating tool to review when doubts arise, reminding you of your capacity to create positive change in your life. It's also important to recognize that challenges and setbacks are a natural part of the manifestation process. Instead of viewing these obstacles as failures, reframe them as opportunities for growth and learning. Every challenge presents valuable lessons that contribute to your personal development and understanding of the manifestation process. By shifting your perspective, you build resilience and strengthen your trust in the universe's plan for you. Cultivate a practice of self-acceptance and compassion. Trusting the process involves accepting where you are in your journey without judgment. Acknowledge that everyone's path is unique and comparison can erode your trust. Embrace your individual journey, understanding that the timeline for your desires is not a reflection of your worthiness or abilities. Practicing self-compassion allows you to be gentle with yourself, creating a nurturing internal environment where trust can flourish. Trusting the process is an essential component of manifesting your desires. It involves cultivating patience, letting go of attachment to outcomes, practicing gratitude, and being mindful of your thoughts and feelings. Surrounding yourself with positive influences and reflecting on past successes can reinforce your trust in your ability to manifest. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and practice self-acceptance as you navigate your unique journey. By nurturing trust in the process, you empower yourself to fully engage in the manifestation journey and witness the unfolding of your desires in extraordinary ways. Remember that the universe is always working in your favor, aligning the circumstances and opportunities necessary for you to create the life you envision. Embracing the power of surrender is a transformative step in the manifestation process. It involves relinquishing the need to control every aspect of how your desires will unfold and instead trusting that the universe will deliver what is best for you. Surrender is not about giving up on your goals or desires, rather, it's about recognizing that there is a greater force at play, one that can see the bigger picture and orchestrate events in ways that may surpass your own understanding. To begin embracing surrender, it's essential to cultivate a mindset of openness. This means letting go of rigid expectations and allowing yourself to be receptive to whatever comes your way. Life is full of surprises, and by remaining open to the possibilities, you create space for unexpected blessings to enter your life. When you release the need to micromanage the outcome of your desires, you invite opportunities that may be more aligned with your highest good than what you initially envisioned. One of the keys to surrendering is developing a deep sense of faith. This faith goes beyond belief. It involves a profound trust in the universe's ability to support you. When you have faith that everything is unfolding as it should, you can approach your desires with a sense of ease and confidence. This faith can be nurtured through practices such as meditation, visualization, and affirmations, which help reinforce your belief in the benevolent nature of the universe. Another aspect of surrender is understanding the difference between attachment and commitment. While it's important to be committed to your desires, attachment can create unnecessary stress and resistance. Attachment often stems from fear and anxiety about whether you will achieve your goals, leading to a sense of urgency that can be counterproductive. Commitment, on the other hand, allows you to remain dedicated to your desires while maintaining an open heart and mind. You can be deeply committed to your dreams while trusting that they will manifest in the right way and at the right time. Practicing mindfulness is an effective way to cultivate the ability to surrender. By becoming aware of your thoughts and emotions in the present moment, you can identify when you are holding on to fears or anxieties about your desires. Mindfulness allows you to observe these thoughts without judgment, creating a sense of detachment that facilitates surrender. When you notice yourself clinging to specific outcomes, take a moment to pause and breathe deeply, reminding yourself that the universe has a plan for you. Letting go of the need for validation is also a significant component of surrender. Often we seek external approval or confirmation that we are on the right path, which can create a sense of dependency on others' opinions. Embracing surrender means recognizing that your worthiness and success are not contingent upon the validation of others. Instead, cultivate a strong sense of self-worth that comes from within. Acknowledge that you are deserving of your desires simply because you exist, and you don't need anyone else's approval to pursue what brings you joy. Embrace the beauty of the unknown. Surrender invites you to step into the mystery of life, where the possibilities are endless. The unknown can feel daunting, but it is also where magic happens. When you release the need to know every detail of how your desires will manifest, you allow for the element of surprise to enrich your life. Embracing the unknown opens doors to new experiences and opportunities that may lead you to even greater fulfillment than you initially anticipated. It's also essential to recognize that surrender does not equate to passivity. While surrendering means letting go of control, it does not mean that you stop taking action toward your desires. Instead, it encourages you to take inspired action with a light heart, free from the weight of expectation. When you act from a place of surrender, you approach your actions with enthusiasm rather than pressure, making the journey enjoyable and fulfilling. Surrounding yourself with supportive and like-minded individuals can enhance your ability to surrender. Seek out those who understand and appreciate the concept of surrender and who inspire you to trust the process. Engaging in conversations and sharing experiences with others on a similar journey can reinforce your belief in the power of surrender. Their encouragement can help you navigate moments of doubt and remind you that you are not alone in your pursuit of your desires. Self-compassion plays a crucial role in the surrender process. Be gentle with yourself as you navigate the ups and downs of manifesting your desires. Understand that it's natural to experience moments of frustration or uncertainty. Instead of criticizing yourself during these times, practice self-kindness and acknowledge that surrendering is a journey that requires practice and patience. Treat yourself with the same love and compassion that you would offer a dear friend. Embracing the power of surrender is a vital step in the manifestation process. It involves cultivating openness, developing faith, and understanding the difference between attachment and commitment. Mindfulness, letting go of the need for validation, and embracing the unknown are all essential elements of surrender. Remember that surrender does not mean inactivity. Instead, it empowers you to take inspired action with a sense of joy. Surrounding yourself with supportive individuals and practicing self-compassion will further enhance your ability to surrender. By embracing this powerful concept, you align yourself with the flow of the universe, allowing your desires to manifest in beautiful and unexpected ways. Trust in the process, and you will find that the universe supports you in creating a life that resonates with your deepest desires. In conclusion, the journey of manifestation is a profound and transformative experience that invites us to explore the depths of our desires and the essence of our being. By understanding that what we seek is already within our reach, we liberate ourselves from the constraints of struggle and effort. The true power lies in embracing the present moment, where we can align our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions with the reality we wish to create. Let us remember that trust, surrender, and faith are our greatest allies on this journey. As we cultivate patience and gratitude, we open ourselves to the possibilities that the universe has in store for us. Every thought we think and every emotion we feel contributes to the reality we manifest, so let us choose wisely and with intention. As we navigate the twists and turns of life, let us honor the process, recognizing that every challenge is an opportunity for growth, and every moment is a chance to reinforce our belief in our innate power. By surrounding ourselves with positivity and embracing self-acceptance, we empower ourselves to move forward confidently, knowing that we are worthy of all that we desire. So as you step away from this moment, carry with you the understanding that you need not try hard to manifest what is already yours. Instead, trust in the process, surrender to the flow of life, and watch as your dreams unfold before you in ways that may surprise and delight you. Embrace the journey, for it is in this journey that you will discover not only the fulfillment of your desires, but also the beauty of the life that is uniquely yours. Trust that everything is aligning perfectly for you, and know that the universe is conspiring in your favor, guiding you toward the realization of your dreams. Today is not just another day, it's a divine invitation for a fresh start, a chance to rebuild your life with determination and purpose. Maybe you've faced setbacks that left you feeling lost, defeated, or stuck. But let me remind you, you are not your past, you are your potential. Every sunrise brings with it a quiet yet profound reminder, the opportunity to begin anew. This simple truth holds immense power if only we'd take the time to recognize and embrace it. Life, with all its twists and turns, offers no guarantees that everything will go as planned. Yet it gives us something even more valuable, the chance to start over, to rebuild, and to redefine ourselves every single day. This is not just an abstract idea, but a deeply transformative principle that can reshape the way we live our lives. Often the weight of past mistakes, missed opportunities, and unfulfilled dreams can feel like an anchor, holding us back from moving forward. It's easy to let yesterday's regrets overshadow today's possibilities. But when you truly understand the power of a new beginning, you realize that the past is a chapter that has already been written. It does not have to dictate the narrative of your future. The pages ahead are blank, waiting for you to decide what story you will tell. A new beginning is not merely about wiping the slate clean, it is about recognizing your ability to rewrite the script. Life is not static, it is ever evolving. and so are you. The person you were yesterday, with all your flaws and missteps, does not define the person you can become today. This realization is liberating. It shifts your focus from what was to what can be, filling you with hope and purpose. Starting over requires courage. It takes strength to face the reality of where you are and to acknowledge that change is necessary. This honesty with yourself is the first step toward transformation. It's not about denying your past or pretending that challenges don't exist. Instead, it's about facing them head-on and choosing to move forward despite them. Each new beginning is an act of bravery, a declaration that you refuse to be confined by your circumstances or defined by your failures. Change often feels daunting because it pushes us out of our comfort zones. The unknown can be intimidating, and the prospect of starting over might seem overwhelming. Yet, the discomfort of change is a small price to pay for the growth and possibilities it brings. Imagine a seed buried in the soil. In its darkness, it begins to transform, breaking through its shell and reaching toward the light. The process is neither easy nor instantaneous, but it is necessary for the seed to grow into its full potential. Similarly, a new beginning might challenge you, but it also nurtures your growth. The power of a new beginning lies in its ability to shift your perspective. It allows you to see your setbacks not as permanent failures, but as opportunities to learn and improve. Each ending, no matter how painful, carries within it the seeds of a new start. When a door closes, it's not the end of the road, it's an invitation to look for a window or even to build a new door. This mindset transforms obstacles into stepping stones and failures into lessons. Sometimes the hardest part of starting over is forgiving yourself. We often carry the weight of self-judgment, replaying our mistakes and berating ourselves for not knowing better. But forgiveness is a crucial part of the process. To embrace a new beginning, you must first let go of the past. This doesn't mean forgetting what happened or dismissing its impact. It means releasing the hold it has over you so that you can move forward unburdened. Forgiveness is not about condoning what went wrong, it's about giving yourself the grace to grow from it. A new beginning also requires clarity. To rebuild your life, you must first envision what you want it to look like. Take time to reflect on your goals, values, and passions. What kind of life do you want to create? What kind of person do you aspire to be? Clarity gives you direction and purpose, turning your new beginning into a deliberate and intentional journey. Without a clear vision, you risk wandering aimlessly, unsure of where you're headed or why. Once you have clarity, it's time to take action. A new beginning is not just a thought or a feeling, it's a series of choices and actions that bring your vision to life. Start small. Each step, no matter how tiny, brings you closer to your goals. Progress might be slow at first, but consistency is key. Over time, those small steps add up to significant changes. The power of a new beginning lies not in its grandness, but in its potential to grow into something extraordinary through persistence and effort. It's important to remember that a new beginning is not a one-time event. Life is full of cycles, and you will encounter many opportunities to start over. Some may be prompted by external circumstances, a job loss, a relationship ending, or a move to a new city. Others may come from within a desire to break a bad habit, to pursue a dream, or to change your mindset. Regardless of the source, each new beginning is a chance to align your life more closely with your values and aspirations. As you embrace a new beginning, be patient with yourself. Transformation takes time, and progress is rarely linear. There will be moments of doubt and difficulty, but these are not signs of failure. They are part of the process. Trust that with each step forward, you are growing stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and remind yourself that every effort brings you closer to your goals. Surrounding yourself with positivity can also strengthen your resolve. Seek out people who support and encourage your growth. Distance yourself from negativity, whether it comes from others or from your own inner critic. Fill your mind with inspiring thoughts, uplifting stories, and empowering beliefs. The environment you create for yourself can either fuel your progress or hinder it, so choose wisely. Above all, recognize that a new beginning is a gift. It is an opportunity to reclaim your power, to take control of your life, and to create something meaningful. No matter how difficult your past has been, no matter how many times you've stumbled, you have the strength to rise again. Every moment holds the potential for transformation. All you have to do is decide to seize it. The power of a new beginning lies in its ability to awaken hope, ignite determination, and inspire change. It is a reminder that you are never truly stuck, that no matter where you are, you have the ability to move forward. So take a deep breath, let go of what no longer serves you, and step boldly into the future. The best version of your life is waiting for you to create it. Life is a series of choices, and whether we like it or not, the outcomes we face today are deeply intertwined with the decisions we've made in the past. Taking responsibility for where you are is not about assigning blame or dwelling on regrets. It's about stepping into your power and owning your story. It's a recognition that while life may throw challenges and circumstances beyond your control, how you respond to them is entirely within your hands. The first step in taking responsibility is to stop playing the blame game. It's easy to point fingers at others, parents, society, friends, or circumstances for the things that went wrong. While external factors do influence our lives, focusing solely on them robs us of agency. Blame shifts the power from you to something or someone else, leaving you feeling helpless and stuck. When you take responsibility, you reclaim that power. You stop saying, "This happened to me," and start asking, "What can I do about it now?" This mindset shift requires humility and honesty. It means looking at your life and admitting where you might have made mistakes, where you could have acted differently, and where you fell short. This level of self-awareness can be uncomfortable, even painful, but it is also incredibly freeing. Accepting responsibility is not about beating yourself up, it's about acknowledging reality so that you can move forward with clarity and purpose. Taking responsibility also means accepting that your current circumstances are not the end of your story. They are merely a chapter, a reflection of past actions, habits, and choices. This is not a judgment of your worth or potential, but rather an invitation to change. If you don't like where you are, you have the power to choose differently. Your past does not define you, but your present decisions shape your future. Responsibility comes with a sense of empowerment. It allows you to take control of your narrative and realize that you are not a victim of life, but an active participant in its unfolding. For instance, if you're unhappy in your job, you can take steps to improve your skills, seek new opportunities, or even change careers. If relationships in your life are strained, you can evaluate your role in the conflicts and take steps toward reconciliation or setting healthy boundaries. This proactive approach shifts your focus from what you can't control to what you can. A significant part of taking responsibility is embracing the power of choice. Every day you make decisions, some big, some small, that influence the trajectory of your life. When you take responsibility, you become more intentional about these choices. You pause to consider, does this align with my values and goals? Is this bringing me closer to the life I want to live? This level of intentionality ensures that you're not just reacting to life, but actively shaping it. Responsibility is not synonymous with perfection. It's important to recognize that everyone makes mistakes, faces setbacks, and encounters failures. Taking responsibility doesn't mean you'll never falter. It means that when you do, you own it. You learn from the experience, make amends if necessary, and use it as a stepping stone for growth. Each mistake becomes a valuable lesson rather than a source of shame. There is immense strength in admitting when you are wrong. It takes courage to say, "I messed up," but in doing so, you open the door to growth and understanding. Blaming others or denying your role in a situation might provide temporary comfort, but it ultimately stunts your progress. True growth comes from looking inward, understanding your role, and making a conscious effort to do better. Responsibility also extends to how you manage your emotions and reactions. While you can't always control what happens to you, you can control how you respond. Anger, frustration, and sadness are natural human emotions, but letting them dictate your actions can lead to destructive outcomes. Taking responsibility means pausing in moments of emotional turmoil, reflecting on your feelings, and choosing a response that aligns with your values and goals. It's about mastering your emotions rather than being mastered by them. One of the most empowering aspects of taking responsibility is realizing that it allows you to break free from limiting beliefs. Many of us carry narratives like "I'm not good enough, I always fail," or "this is just the way things are." These beliefs can become self-fulfilling prophecies if left unchecked. But when you take responsibility, you challenge these narratives. You begin to see that your limitations are not fixed, they are often perceptions that can be changed through effort and determination. Taking responsibility also means celebrating your wins. It's not just about owning your mistakes, but also acknowledging your achievements and the hard work that led to them. When you take responsibility for your successes, you build confidence in your ability to shape your life. This confidence becomes a driving force, propelling you toward greater accomplishments. Surrounding yourself with accountability is another key element of responsibility. Sometimes it's helpful to have mentors, friends, or coaches who can offer guidance and keep you on track. Accountability doesn't mean relinquishing control, it means seeking support and perspective as you navigate your journey. It's a reminder that while you are responsible for your life, you don't have to do it alone. Taking responsibility is a daily practice. It's about consistently choosing to take ownership of your actions, thoughts, and decisions. It's about waking up each morning and asking, what can I do today to move closer to the life I want to live? It's not always easy, but it is always worth it. When you take responsibility, you stop being a passenger in your life and take the wheel. You steer with intention, purpose, and the knowledge that you have the power to create the future you desire. This journey requires patience, self-compassion, and resilience. There will be days when you stumble, moments when progress feels slow, and times when the weight of responsibility feels heavy. But remember, with each step forward, you are building a life that reflects your values, dreams, and potential. Responsibility is not a burden, it's a privilege. It's the key to unlocking your full potential and living a life of authenticity and fulfillment. Life often has a way of dulling our once vivid dreams and aspirations. The weight of responsibilities, the sting of failures, and the uncertainty of the future can all conspire to dim the fire that once burned brightly within us. But here's a truth that must never be forgotten: your vision, no matter how faded it may seem, still holds the potential to transform your life. To reignite your vision is to reclaim your sense of purpose, direction, and passion. It's an act of courage and renewal that sets you back on the path to fulfillment. Your vision is more than just a fleeting hope or a distant goal. It is the blueprint of the life you were meant to create. It is deeply rooted in your unique talents, values, and desires. When your vision is clear and alive, it serves as a guiding light, pulling you forward even in the face of challenges. But when that vision becomes clouded or neglected, life can feel directionless, as though you're wandering through a fog. To reignite your vision, you must first reconnect with your why. Why did this vision matter to you in the first place? What drew you to it, and how does it align with who you are? These questions are powerful because they help you strip away distractions and rediscover the essence of your dream. Your why is the fuel that keeps your vision alive, even when the journey gets tough. Often we lose sight of our vision because we become overly focused on the obstacles in our path. Failures, setbacks, and disappointments can cloud our perspective, making the dream seem impossible. But failure is not the opposite of success, it is a part of it. Each setback carries valuable lessons, and every closed door points you toward a new opportunity. Reigniting your vision means shifting your focus from what went wrong to what is still possible. It means embracing a mindset of resilience and growth, understanding that the path to your dreams is rarely a straight line. Visualization is a powerful tool for reigniting your vision. Close your eyes and imagine, in vivid detail, what achieving your vision looks and feels like. Picture the joy, the sense of accomplishment, and the impact it will have on your life and the lives of others. This practice doesn't just inspire, it clarifies. It helps you see beyond the noise and distractions, reminding you of what truly matters. Visualization turns your vision from an abstract idea into a tangible reality waiting to unfold. Sometimes reigniting your vision requires letting go of limiting beliefs. These are the thoughts that whisper, "You're not good enough, it's too late," or "You don't have what it takes." These beliefs are not truths, they are barriers that keep you from stepping into your potential. To reignite your vision, challenge these thoughts and replace them with empowering affirmations. Remind yourself, "I am capable, I am worthy, and it's never too late to start." Your environment plays a crucial role in keeping your vision alive. Surround yourself with people who support and inspire you, those who believe in your potential and encourage your growth. Distance yourself from negativity and doubt, whether it comes from others or from within. Create a space that fosters creativity, focus, and motivation, a space where your vision can thrive. Action is the spark that turns vision into reality. No matter how small the steps may seem, taking consistent action toward your vision reignites your passion and builds momentum. Start by setting achievable goals that align with your larger vision. Celebrate each milestone, no matter how minor, as a testament to your progress. Each step forward reaffirms your commitment and brings your vision closer to fruition. Reigniting your vision also requires patience and persistence. The journey may be long and progress may sometimes feel slow, but each moment is an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. Trust the process and remain steadfast in your pursuit. Your vision is worth the effort, and the person you become along the way is just as important as the dream itself. Reigniting your vision is about reconnecting with your sense of possibility. Remember that the world is full of opportunities, and your potential is limitless. When you dare to dream again, when you choose to believe in your vision, you open the door to a future filled with purpose, passion, and fulfillment. Your vision is waiting for you. It's time to reignite the fire within and step boldly into the life you were meant to live. Discipline and daily habits are the building blocks of a purposeful and fulfilling life. They are the quiet forces working behind the scenes, shaping your character and paving the way toward your goals. While passion and ambition ignite the initial spark, it is discipline that keeps the flame alive. Embracing discipline and committing to daily habits is a declaration that your vision is worth the effort, the consistency, and even the sacrifices required to bring it to life. Discipline is not about harshness or rigidity, it is about self-respect and prioritizing what truly matters. When you choose discipline, you tell yourself that your dreams, goals, and growth are important enough to deserve your time and energy. It's a mindset that recognizes the connection between the small actions you take today and the bigger outcomes you desire for tomorrow. Every step forward, no matter how small, is an investment in your future self. One of the greatest truths about discipline is that it thrives on routine. Establishing daily habits creates a structure that makes it easier to stay consistent. When habits are in place, you reduce the need for constant decision-making and willpower. Instead of asking yourself whether you should exercise, write, or work on a project, you simply follow the routine you've built. Habits eliminate the friction that often comes with starting something new. Over time, these repeated actions compound into meaningful progress. To embrace discipline, start by defining your priorities. What are the key areas of your life that you want to improve or maintain? Is it your health, career, relationships, or personal growth? Once you've identified these areas, break them down into specific, actionable steps that can be incorporated into your daily life. Discipline isn't about overhauling everything at once, it's about starting small and building momentum. For instance, if your goal is to improve your physical health, begin with simple habits like drinking more water, going for a daily walk, or preparing healthier meals. If your focus is on personal development, commit to reading a few pages of a book each day or journaling for 10 minutes. These small actions may seem insignificant in the moment, but their cumulative effect over time is transformative. Discipline often requires you to push through discomfort. There will be days when you don't feel like showing up, when the allure of procrastination or convenience tempts you to stray from your path. But discipline means choosing your long-term goals over temporary satisfaction. It means reminding yourself why you started in the first place and taking action even when motivation wanes. Motivation is fleeting, but discipline endures. Daily habits also serve as a reflection of your values. They demonstrate what you're committed to and what you prioritize in your life. When you consistently show up for your habits, you build a sense of trust and integrity within yourself. You prove to yourself that you are capable of following through, even when it's challenging. This self-trust is a powerful foundation for growth and achievement. Discipline doesn't mean perfection. There will be times when you stumble, miss a day, or make a mistake. What matters is how you respond in those moments. Instead of allowing a misstep to derail your progress, view it as a learning opportunity. Reflect on what went wrong, adjust your approach if needed, and get back on track. The key to discipline is not avoiding failure, it's mastering the art of recovery. Accountability can also strengthen your discipline. Share your goals and habits with someone you trust, whether it's a friend, mentor, or coach. Having someone to check in with can provide motivation, encouragement, and perspective. Accountability creates a sense of responsibility, making it more likely that you'll stick to your commitments. Another crucial aspect of embracing discipline is celebrating your wins. Acknowledge the effort you're putting in and the progress you're making, no matter how small. Celebrating milestones reinforces positive behavior and keeps you motivated to continue. Discipline doesn't have to be all work, and no joy, it can also be deeply rewarding and fulfilling. Discipline and daily habits are not just about achieving external goals, they are about becoming the person you aspire to be. Every time you honor your commitments and follow through on your habits, you are shaping your identity. You are proving to yourself that you are someone who takes action, who perseveres, and who values growth. This identity shift is what makes discipline so powerful, it transforms you from the inside out. Discipline is an act of self-love. It's a commitment to doing what's best for you, even when it's not the easiest or most comfortable option. It's about showing up for yourself every day, no matter what challenges arise. When you embrace discipline and build daily habits, you create a life of intention, purpose, and progress. You set yourself on a path toward the dreams and aspirations that truly matter to you. And with each step forward, you become not just a doer, but a creator of your own destiny. Setbacks and failures are an inevitable part of life, but they are also some of its greatest teachers. Though they may feel painful and discouraging in the moment, they hold the power to refine, strengthen, and guide you toward greater success. To learn from setbacks and failures is to transform them from obstacles into stepping stones, propelling you forward with new insight and resilience. Failure often carries a stigma, as though it's something to be avoided or feared. But the truth is, failure is not a reflection of your worth, it's a natural byproduct of striving for growth and pursuing meaningful goals. It is proof that you are pushing beyond your comfort zone and daring to reach for something greater. To fail means you are actively engaging with life, taking risks, and refusing to settle for mediocrity. When setbacks occur, the first step is to shift your perspective. Instead of viewing failure as an end, see it as a beginning and opportunity to learn and improve. Every failure carries valuable lessons, but those lessons can only be uncovered if you take the time to reflect. Ask yourself, what went wrong? What could I have done differently? And what can I take away from this experience to make my next attempt better? These questions help you move from frustration to curiosity, transforming the experience into a source of wisdom. One of the most important lessons setbacks teach is the importance of adaptability. Life rarely unfolds exactly as planned, and setbacks force you to confront this reality. They challenge you to be flexible, to think creatively, and to find new approaches to your goals. This adaptability not only helps you overcome the immediate obstacle, but also prepares you to navigate future challenges with confidence. Failures also reveal your areas of weakness, places where growth is needed. While this may feel uncomfortable, it's an essential part of self-improvement. For example, if a project fails because of poor time management, it's an opportunity to develop better planning skills. If a relationship falters because of communication issues, It's a chance to learn how to express yourself more effectively. Every setback shines a light on the skills and qualities you need to cultivate, guiding you toward becoming a stronger and more capable version of yourself. It's crucial to recognize that failure is never permanent unless you allow it to be. Some of the most successful people in history have experienced significant failures before achieving greatness. Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work," highlighting the persistence required to turn failure into eventual success. These stories remind us that setbacks are not the end of the road, they are simply a detour. Resilience is another critical trait developed through setbacks. Each time you recover from failure, you build your mental and emotional strength. You prove to yourself that you can endure difficulty and emerge stronger on the other side. Resilience is like a muscle, it grows with use. The more you face challenges and bounce back, the more equipped you become to handle whatever life throws your way. Learning from failure also requires self-compassion. It's easy to be harsh on yourself when things go wrong, but beating yourself up only deepens the pain and hinders growth. Instead, treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Acknowledge the effort you put in, even if the outcome wasn't what you hoped for. Remind yourself that everyone fails and that it's a natural part of the journey. When you approach failure with self-compassion, you create a safe space for learning and healing. Another powerful way to learn from setbacks is to seek feedback from others. Sometimes we are too close to a situation to see it clearly, and an outside perspective can provide valuable insights. Whether it's a mentor, colleague, or trusted friend, asking for honest feedback can help you identify blind spots and discover new strategies for improvement. Failures also teach you to appreciate progress over perfection. Often we set ourselves up for disappointment by expecting flawless outcomes. But growth is rarely a straight line, it's a series of ups and downs, successes and failures. By focusing on progress, on the ways you are improving and moving forward, you can find motivation and encouragement even in the midst of setbacks. One of the most profound lessons failures offer is the importance of perseverance. Setbacks test your commitment to your goals, challenging you to decide whether to give up or press on. When you choose to persevere, you demonstrate to yourself and others that your dreams are worth fighting for. Each time you rise after a fall, you build a legacy of determination that inspires not only yourself but also those around you. Setbacks remind you of the importance of gratitude. When things don't go as planned, it's easy to focus on what's lacking or lost. But even in failure, there is always something to be grateful for: the effort you made, the lessons you learned, the support you received, or the opportunity to try again. Gratitude shifts your focus from what went wrong to what is still right, fostering a sense of hope and possibility. Setbacks and failures are not barriers to success, they are integral parts of the journey. They shape your character, deepen your wisdom, and prepare you for greater achievements. By embracing failure as a teacher and learning from its lessons, you equip yourself with the tools to overcome future challenges and reach your highest potential. The environment you create around yourself plays a significant role in shaping your mindset, behavior, and overall outlook on life. Surrounding yourself with positivity is not just a motivational cliche, it is a crucial step toward building a life that reflects hope, resilience, and progress. The people, thoughts, and energy you allow into your life have a profound impact on your emotional well-being, mental clarity, and the actions you take to pursue your goals. Choosing positivity is not about ignoring challenges or avoiding reality. It is about fostering an atmosphere that supports growth, encouragement, and possibility. Positivity begins with the company you keep. Relationships influence you more than you might realize, and the attitudes and energies of those around you can either lift you up or weigh you down. Spending time with people who believe in you, encourage your dreams, and share your values can inspire you to reach higher. These individuals act as a mirror, reflecting the best in you and reminding you of your potential when you might doubt yourself. They challenge you to think bigger, push harder, and remain hopeful in the face of adversity. On the other hand, negative influences can drain your energy and stifle your growth. Toxic relationships, constant criticism, or being surrounded by individuals who perpetually focus on problems instead of solutions can erode your self-esteem and confidence. While it's not always possible to avoid every negative person in your life, you can choose how much access they have to your energy and emotions. Setting healthy boundaries is an act of self-care that ensures you're protecting your peace and prioritizing your well-being. Cultivating positivity extends beyond relationships. It also involves the media, information, and entertainment you consume. In a world where news cycles often focus on conflict and crisis, it's easy to become overwhelmed by negativity. While staying informed is important, overexposure to distressing content can lead to anxiety, hopelessness, and a skewed perception of reality. Make a conscious effort to balance your intake of news with uplifting stories, motivational content, and resources that empower you. Choose books, podcasts, or videos that align with your values and inspire growth. Your mental diet is just as important as the food you consume, and what you feed your mind shapes your thoughts, attitudes, and actions. Creating a positive environment also involves cultivating a space that nurtures your soul. Your surroundings, whether at home, work, or elsewhere, should reflect the energy you wish to embody. A clean, organized, and inspiring physical space can have a surprising impact on your mood and productivity. Add elements that bring joy, such as photos of loved ones, artwork that speaks to you, or reminders of your goals. Surround yourself with items that make you feel grounded and focused, and let go of clutter that no longer serves a purpose. A peaceful, intentional environment can act as a sanctuary, allowing you to recharge and approach each day with clarity and motivation. Your self-talk plays an equally important role in cultivating positivity. The way you speak to yourself shapes your beliefs and behaviors. Negative self-talk, such as doubting your abilities, criticizing your appearance, or belittling your efforts, can create mental barriers that prevent you from moving forward. Replacing these thoughts with affirmations and compassionate language shifts your inner dialogue toward growth and self-empowerment. When challenges arise, instead of telling yourself, "I can't do this," remind yourself, "This is tough, but I am capable." Over time, these positive affirmations become a natural part of your mindset, helping you to overcome obstacles with greater resilience. Gratitude is another cornerstone of a positive outlook. Taking the time to acknowledge and appreciate the blessings in your life shifts your focus from lack to abundance. Gratitude fosters a sense of contentment and optimism, reminding you of the good that exists even amid difficulties. Start by reflecting on small things: a kind word from a friend, the beauty of nature, or an opportunity to learn something new. Writing these moments down in a gratitude journal can be a powerful practice that reinforces positive thinking. Gratitude doesn't erase challenges, but it provides a balanced perspective that empowers you to face them with courage and hope. Fostering positivity also means taking control of your time and energy. Be intentional about where you direct your focus and prioritize activities that bring you joy, fulfillment, or a sense of accomplishment. Engaging in hobbies, spending time in nature, or practicing mindfulness can replenish your energy and enhance your overall outlook. Surrounding yourself with positivity doesn't mean every moment must be perfect or productive. It's about creating balance and allowing yourself to recharge. Support systems are vital in maintaining positivity, especially during difficult times. When life feels overwhelming, leaning on people who uplift you can make all the difference. Whether it's a trusted friend, family member, or mentor, having someone to talk to can provide perspective, comfort, and encouragement. Similarly, being a source of positivity for others creates a reciprocal cycle of support. Offering kindness, listening without judgment, or celebrating someone else's achievements strengthens relationships and fosters a sense of connection. It's important to acknowledge that surrounding yourself with positivity is not about avoiding negative emotions or pretending that everything is fine. Life is full of ups and downs, and experiencing a range of emotions is natural and healthy. Positivity is about cultivating resilience, the ability to face difficulties with a mindset that seeks solutions and opportunities for growth. It's about choosing to focus on what you can control and finding meaning in your experiences, even when they are challenging. Positivity is also a choice that requires consistent effort. It's easy to default to negative patterns, especially when faced with stress, setbacks, or uncertainty. But by making positivity a daily practice, you create habits that sustain you over the long term. Start each day with intention, whether through meditation, prayer, or setting an uplifting goal. End each day with reflection, acknowledging what went well and what you've learned. These small, intentional actions build a foundation of positivity that grows stronger over time. Remember that surrounding yourself with positivity doesn't mean isolating yourself from the realities of the world. It's about equipping yourself with the mindset and tools to navigate those realities effectively. By fostering a positive environment, you give yourself the strength to tackle challenges, the perspective to see opportunities, and the inspiration to keep moving forward. Positivity isn't just a state of mind, it's a way of life that transforms how you experience the world and how the world responds to you. Surrounding yourself with positivity is a transformative decision that empowers you to navigate life with resilience, hope, and clarity. It is not about ignoring challenges or painting over difficulties with false optimism, but about intentionally curating an environment, both internal and external, that nurtures growth and well-being. The energy you surround yourself with profoundly influences your thoughts, emotions, and actions, shaping the trajectory of your life in significant ways. Positivity begins with the relationships you cultivate. The people you allow into your life can either uplift or drain you, and their influence is more profound than it may initially appear. By choosing to spend time with those who believe in you, encourage your aspirations, and inspire you to become the best version of yourself, you create a network of support that becomes invaluable during both triumphs and trials. Conversely, limiting the influence of negativity, whether through toxic relationships or critical environments, ensures that your energy remains focused on what truly matters. Equally important is the information and media you consume. In an age where negativity can easily dominate your mental space, it's essential to make conscious choices about what you allow into your mind. Consuming content that inspires, educates, and uplifts can shift your mindset from defeat to determination, enabling you to see possibilities where others might only see obstacles. Now, remember, your mental diet is as crucial as the food you eat. It determines the quality of your thoughts and ultimately your life. Your physical environment also plays a significant role in fostering positivity. By creating spaces that are clean, organized, and filled with items that bring you joy and inspiration, you establish a sanctuary where you can recharge and reflect. Whether it's a favorite photo, a vision board, or a peaceful corner for meditation, these small but meaningful touches remind you of your goals and the beauty in everyday moments. Perhaps most importantly, surrounding yourself with positivity requires turning inward and cultivating a mindset that embraces self-compassion, gratitude, and growth. Positive self-talk is a powerful tool that can replace limiting beliefs with affirming ones, allowing you to approach challenges with courage and resilience. Gratitude, on the other hand, shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant, reinforcing a sense of contentment and hope even in the face of adversity. Life is inherently unpredictable, and setbacks are inevitable, but surrounding yourself with positivity equips you to face these moments with strength and purpose. It fosters a sense of resilience that transforms obstacles into opportunities for growth and lessons into stepping stones for success. It reminds you that while you may not control every situation, you can always control how you respond. Surrounding yourself with positivity is a daily practice, a conscious choice to focus on what uplifts and empowers you. It's about creating a life where you are not just surviving but thriving, where your environment aligns with your aspirations, and where your mindset reflects the endless possibilities ahead. By embracing positivity, you set the stage for a life filled with purpose, joy, and profound fulfillment.